The Children of the Devouring Sun, Episode 6, The Sun Cities. When energy becomes infinite, the restraint then becomes optional. The cities on Helios 9 did not rise overnight. They had unfolded. First came the platforms with vast orbital frameworks positioned closer to the sun than any permanent structure before them. Then the collectors, then the habitats. They were called sun cities, not because they worshipped the star, but because they fed from it. Energy flowed really now, not limitless, not yet, but abundant enough to rewrite economies. Nations once defined by scarcity dissolved into blocks of access. Those with orbital infrastructure had flourished. Those without watched the sky grow brighter and more distant. On Earth, the night changed, not immediately, no, but subtly. The darkness felt thinner by the hour. The sun cities became symbols. The proof that humanity had evolved beyond planetary limits. Children memorized their names. Tourists streamed lights. But something else changed too. Biology began to respond. Medical researchers noticed increased resistance to radiation in sun city inhabitants. Subtle generic expression shifts. Nothing alarming. Nothing that could not be explained as adaptation. Psychologists noticed something stranger. People living closer to the sun thought differently, less patient, more decisive, more willing to trade future risk for immediate pain. The energy of their behavior. The starborn watched from Helios 9. They did not interfere. They had recognized the pattern. This has happened before, long ago, on a world that no longer exists. sun city cried without sound. Doctors recorded it as a developmental anomaly. Elias saw it as word too close, he said. Meanwhile, solar structures increased. Collectors grew larger. Loops tightened. Efficiency demanded it. The scientists noted microinstabilities in solar output, minuscule, dismissible. The sun was adjusting, not consciously, reactively. On Helios 9, the starboard felt it immediately. Their cities flickered for the first time in centuries. Not failure, feedback, gathered, not physically, but in resonance. A conversation older than language resumed. The star is being stressed. The pattern is repeating. The children are accelerating. Earth celebrated another milestone. The first city, the first sun city became fully self-sustaining. No resupply, no waste. The fireworks had erupted across orbital space. Far below on Earth's surface, Elias wrote the message he never sent. We are building closer to the sun.